Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 109 of the Realm Recap. I am Jason from Yakface.com, joined once again, since forever ago, by Flyguy from Flyguy.net.
I was going to say, do you remember me? It's been so long since we've done this. I know, but hey, life gets in the way.
Yeah.
We've only done 109 of these things.
Yeah, we figured it out. Today was a big day, Toy Fair 2017 in New York. Hasbro had their annual little get-together and preview of their merchandise for this year, and a lot of the stuff we knew about but that we couldn't publicly talk about, and stuff was shared yesterday, which was very funny because Amazon out of Mexico totally spoiled the whole thing by posting those images early of half of the, well, not quite half, but a third of the carded images for the 40th anniversary collection that had been rumored for a few months. But we got to see them in all their glory today, and I'm very impressed with their look overall. I wasn't sure how I was going to receive them once seeing the actual product. I mean, because there's so many repacks, it's like, do I need these? But then I was thinking, well, I never really bought into the 6-inch scale from the beginning because so many of the figures were just, I had 50 Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. Why do I need the X-Wing pilot version? Why do I need a 6-inch version too? So I was very picky and choosy at the beginning with the 6-inch line. But then as, waves of new characters were coming out for The Force Awakens, I was just getting them all. As you can see by this wall of freaking boxes back here.
We slightly like these things, you and I.
I know. So, so I definitely want all of these that were shown off today. We're going to share a bunch of pictures and stuff that we are scavenging from some other sites that are providing coverage, since I'm not there. And since you're down under. So we'll talk about that stuff. We'll talk about a little bit of some hot toy stuff, some Lego stuff, Funko as always, and some of the other figure or like movie and comic, all that good stuff, all that news and
the usual.
So we'll start off with Hasbro and their presentation today.
That's right. So they shared this. This is from Toy Arcade. They're just sharing this kind of full gallery. But I mean, as you said, Amazon Mexico kind of spoiled this in some ways by showing off. The cat was out the bag with the vintage line, but then even going further back than that, it was a toy company, I think, was it somewhere in Europe, that had listed already 40th anniversary vintage collection early bird. They'd actually said that. So again, I think it'd been leaked there. So it was relatively well known, but we're getting the full 12. We're getting the full 12 card backs, it seems. So, and a vintage carded display as well, too. Just going back to that early bird design. So this is not the first time Hasbro's done this. For 3.75, they've done that as well. Re-released that too. But there's all of the figures. You can see them on screen. All the ones that were revealed today. We've got some images further down. Some 3.75-inch Bodhi, and some of the ones that you've already reviewed. The centerpiece stuff, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Right. So we'll just go through, I guess, the images and then talk that way. But Qui-Gon, looking good.
Yeah.
For once, look like Rolf. It's he's looking good. It was an interesting on Jedi Temple Archives. They had a little discussion with Steve Evans. I'm sure many Black Series fans follow him on Instagram, but he was talking about how the design process, they've changed quite a bit this year. And his face was just, it was almost kind of glued onto the rest of the head. It wasn't one piece. There's some really interesting things that you might pick up from that conversation. But Sandpersons, whatever you want to politically correctly call them these days. What happened to Tusken Raider? Why can't we call them Tusken Raider? I don't know. Bizarre.
I thought it was the other way. I don't know.
Some people Tusken Raider, you know what I mean. Hera, and some of the more current figures that are just hitting pegs. Lots of 3.75. You just got some of these this week, didn't you? I think.
Yeah, I ordered those right when that was kind of revealed that those figures were coming from Robot Kingdom. I picked up the Admiral Raddus, the Galen Urso. Who else is in there? The
Bodhi?
No, it's Fen Rao and the Rogue One's trooper, the Lieutenant Cephala.
Yep.
So yeah, those are great.
I was just going to say, we know this 2 tubes pack's coming out, I think, in a month or so or something. It's coming out pretty soon.
Very soon.
I think there's a few been on eBay and stuff, so it's imminent, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the U-Wing,
Yep.
discounted. Some more figures there. I didn't realize we're getting another Rey. Is that an old Rey?
Oh, I don't know why they're showing her again. I think she's. I don't know, to be honest. But the nice Bistan and Trooper pack and.
It's nice. They are definitely nice. Finn and the Phasma pack, we've already seen and talked about that one before.
Mm-hmm.
The mouse droid, love that little thing.
Yep. It was the one that came with Tarkin back in the vintage collection line. Yeah, so it's got little rolling axles on the bottom, and the one I have, I'm not sure if it's supposed to do this, but the side panels come off.
I saw you post that. I really thought it was going to be like Robot Chicken. There was going to be a little mouse inside. A little yeah. I thought that's what you were going to tell me. Thrawn looking good with a huge ass big weapon.
Yep. And there's Hasbro again, hot gluing their figures down to the.
I know. Onto fictitious stands that they never give us.
Drives me crazy.
You swings. Cool looking figure, like that. Really nice.
Yep. He needs that stand to stand up if you put that jetpack on there.
That's for sure.
He topples.
Have we seen this Boba before?
Nope, that's a new Boba Fett. It's part of a Boba Fett Han Solo 2-pack.
Nice.
So.
Oh, there we go. Better picture. He's going to need a stand too for all that crap he's got on him.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. He'll always sell. That's a cool looking bit of Mandalorians there. And Bodhi with the huge thing on his back. Looking good. God, they will all need stands, won't they? They've got such heavy things on their backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they made these stands. Never mind.
Little Bespin.
That's quite a good looking Han, isn't it? I think that the sculpt on his face looks good anyway.
Yeah, some people were saying that it's a repaint of the Force Awakens one to make it look like the Bespin version.
I don't know.
I'd have to see them close, side by side in order to tell. It's hard to tell from that picture there, but.
Yep. And there's Full Metal Jacket Trooper.
Yep.
I think every time I see him.
His helmet comes off, and it's kind of a squishy, pliable, not rubber, but it feels kind of rubbery. But yeah, it's cool that they went ahead and gave him a removable helmet, and that rocket launcher he comes with looks like the one that Baze uses in that scene that he shoots the AT-ACT. So
that's right.
It's like an actual in-universe type of weapon.
Yeah, that's quite a nice effect with a rocket and a little bit of flames coming.
That's cool. I like that.
That's nice for a change. That's nice.
Yep. Instead of some bulbous knob thing that flies out.
No, I think they did a really good job of. As I would call him, Che Guevara. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
But, he looks good. He's got that kind of nice, kind of like his helmets. He's not his helmet. His kind of collar's really up towards his chin, as he kind of looked like in the film.
Mm-hmm.
His little pull shoe and fake foot. That's going to be an interesting story to really see more about this and how Vader did this to him and wherever he's done.
Right.
Very cool. And the tank trooper and 2 tubes.
Yep.
They're all looking great, actually.
Yeah, I have one of these en route to me. I should have it here early or this coming week, by Tuesday. So I'll get some pictures posted up this week of all of these figures in hand. So
excellent. And there's Jen and her. The pilot outfit, but that almost looks like Bodhi's weapon, kind of again.
Kinda,
it's kind of got a huge
Mm-hmm.
appendage going on there. I don't know. Which you reviewed just the other day, I think.
Yep. Nice figure.
And that's it. I think a little shot of the Death Trooper and some Nerf guns under there. Yep, some more of the Nerf pistols. Some of them are pretty pricey. The stuff that Hasbro sent to you and I, the press release this week, I think the heavy gunner one, it was $80.
Yeah,
that's expensive for Nerf, or maybe I just don't know my Nerf gun prices, but
yeah, it's a pretty large weapon too. That first order heavy blaster. So
yeah, and looking pretty good with the Death Trooper and Kylo. Now these, Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've found out about these figures, certainly from what they give us in the press release, is in this case, the Darth and the Luke are immovable, fixed figures.
Correct.
And the other figures are basically just add your own as you see fit.
Yep, Black Series figures that there's pegs built onto these bases. Apparently, you could see it in the press release photo for the Luke. There's like indentations in the snow for feet, and I think there are peg holes there, so you can kind of combine some of the Black Series figures and expand these into more of a diorama setting, which is pretty cool.
That's bizarre. They won't give us stands, but they'll give us a whole figure stand.
Right, that lights up and makes sounds.
Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about. Well, it does look cool, but I don't know how I feel about having one immovable figure, and it's kind of like an unleashed statue. The old,
yeah,
very much like that in some ways. But I mean, some nice effects, I guess. I
like what they're doing here. It's kind of, dioramas without the, really the playability. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, obviously, other than it does the lights and sounds, but it's pretty interesting. I think it's got potential. We'll see where they take the line. I'm not sure how deep it's really going to go.
I could see a lot of people hacking the Darth off and putting their own one on and just
why not
using the base rather than actually going with the figure itself. It just doesn't feel right, kind of mixing the two in my mind. It just doesn't. I don't know. It feels a little odd. There's some nice weathering going on, nice explosions and effects.
And for $50.
I know,
spendy.
But yeah, well,
yeah.
With toy prices of the last year, it's kind of, these things dwindle down a little bit quickly these days.
I would, in some of these shots, I'd like to see the light effects applied, because it looks like there's some translucency there in the door frame there, where it's going to light up and glow where it looks like it's been cut or at least exploded. So like I said, it's got some potential for some cool stuff, but we'll see how it goes.
I bet we'll see some cool customizations of this for sure. But he does look good. Looks good with the Stormtrooper. And more shots. And more shots. There's a little bit more of the Luke and the AT-AT and the Snowtrooper. You can just see there are little peg holes in some of these slots, as you mentioned. I mean, I don't know. Just don't know about this immovable figure thing. That almost looked like articulation at the knee there, but I guess it's not.
Right.
But nice weathering, a lot of detail. I guess that's maybe their reaction in some ways to the people asking for a lot more detail and paint. This is maybe one way they can do it. Don't know, remains to be seen. There we go. There's the little. Now that's kind of unusual because it's got a little hole there, a hexagonal hole rather than a peg.
Right.
So it's a female slot rather than a male slot.
Right.
Which is unusual. So I guess maybe they're going to leave us tiny little bits that we're going to lose and choke on. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that is weird. Like, that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to have a hole there, unless you could take that Luke off and position him in a different spot.
Sure.
But I don't know.
That's a bit odd. Okay, we'll find it more soon enough. That's and you've already got a figure there with taking up two holes in the snow and taking up two. So why is it a third?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bizarre. Poe Dameron's electronic helmet. That's some serious ass weathering on that thing. I really like the look of this.
Yeah, there was a video that was shared on YouTube. There was like a booth tour of Hasbro before they had the actual presentation today, and it gave a nice 360 of the Poe Dameron helmet, and it does look pretty nice for that. So
it's a nice range. It's a nice range. There's more shots of the 6-inch figures that we saw just earlier on. The Tusken Raider, Sand People, Hera. Lando looks fantastic. Cheese and Barrett, or sorry, you know what I mean. The Emperor's Royal Guard. And these other ones, some little helmets down at the bottom too, just in case there's no other photographs of these. We'll keep going through. We've seen all of those pretty much. Now there's definitely more there. We're skimming on some of that, I think. Here we go. Lando looks outstanding. That's a plastic cape, I think I can tell from that. But he's got his little communicator. Belt looks gorgeous. Just the facial sculpt on the money, I think. But So nice to see a figure of Lando after so long. He's just never really been made. So don't leave him on the pegs, folks. And Darth Revan, more case packs of him are coming. So if you've been scalped and can't find one, don't worry, you will get a chance to get some. But that's looking pretty good. Love the gold inside. Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice. And there's the 6-inch Emperor's Royal Guard with these crimson Empire kind of get up underneath. I wonder whether they'll actually hold that damn Force Pike after all. You know what I'm saying? Every figure never really can hold that thing, but the kind of bulbous part at the end of it. So let's hope they can. But it looks pretty good. Soft goods cape, little pistol, little biker scout pistol in there. The crotch shot.
Yep.
And chit there, looking good. And there's Qui-Gon up at the top.
What's cool with Qui-Gon is they gave him an alternate hand to use.
That's true. I never noticed that. Yeah. So he's got his force fingers, literally, and a little peg hole on the belt, I think, for the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Good. Helped. Yep.
Sadly, no cape or robe.
Sadly, no. Yep, you're right. There's plenty of customs out there, I guess. Yeah, looks good. Facial sculpt's looking good. Again, he's always been terrible in 3.75-inch scale. I've never seen a good one yet, but that looks pretty good, even from a distance. And that sand person Tusken Raider looks in pain there. His face.
Yeah. It's a nice looking figure.
I know. He's got his rifle and his gaffy stick and some other somethings. I don't know what's going on there.
I think you could switch out the ends of the gaffy stick to have different configurations. So
yeah, we can just see parts of it there. Nice weathering on that too, and a soft goods cape. That's nice. It's good. Head, awesome facial sculpt. Really good on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's nice. Very nice as well. And a jumpsuit and a Leku looking great. Certainly the line's getting better and better. And I shouldn't have said the line's getting better and better. What's your thought? You and I never discussed this.
Yeah, these were revealed, just early last week, and it's nothing I'm interested in the slightest.
Well, I think I'm interested in the stands. They finally give us stands that we don't really get to use. And I think we've done enough of these shows to know that when we talk about things like the DVD commemorative packs, and we've both been like, oh, another 6 figures. People will still buy this. I think there's still a market out there for this, and clearly, but not you and I don't think. So all die-cast figures with plastic weapons. And these tinfoil kind of looking backgrounds flip around to what I think is nice little. They remind me of Lego. If you remember, way back when Star Wars Lego first came out, they came with little stands and pieces of card that you could flip round and have a diorama on the back. That's anyway. A couple of lightsabers. They previewed them before as well, but yeah, not sure about this set. But I'll have to hear everyone else's comments on it. So yeah, the lightsabers can be removed. Don't know why you'd want to, because it would look very strange with an invisible without the lightsaber. But there you go.
And I think it has an alternate, just non-swooshy accessory.
You're right. That's right. So I saw the photographs of that before. They're not bad. In some ways, we get a better facial sculpt to look there than we've seen on some figures.
Right.
And Leia, but I guess it's easier on some die-cast kind of figures like that. Interesting.
Yep.
We shall see how this goes. More of Leia. And there's the set again. New helmets.
Yep.
There you go, Scarif Trooper.
Scarif Trooper with the U-Wing pilot.
Yep. And another tie. What is that with blue on that? Is that the camera?
I think that's just a light reflection from the.
I thought we haven't had the classic.
Right.
Type. We've only had the Force Awakens.
Yep.
Ones. Yep.
So this is Luke and TIE Fighter pilot.
Nice. I like that line. More of the lightsabers. And then we come back to these. So, yeah, lots of figures. So there's 2 waves of these. Darth is in the second wave with Death Squad Commander, Stormtrooper, Jawa, and Tusken Raider Sand Person, people, whatever. And Luke is the Celebration exclusive.
Right, and that has special foil packaging.
Foil packaging.
So I was confused on it. I don't know. Maybe Hasbro's supposed to get around to issuing out press release materials for all this stuff here soon. But you know, you buy the Darth Vader, which is in the Legacy pack or whatever they're calling it. Is he going to be available outside of that as well? Because I thought that was the only way you could get the Vader was if you get the pack.
I don't know. It's a good question. Don't know yet. I did see some people today saying, "Oh, they're sold out everywhere. They're sold out." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It was Hasbro Toy Shop basically had some of these listed.
Yep.
I think accident because they're not supposed to be going on sale yet. So they're not sold out. They've just not went on sale yet.
Right.
So give it a chance. I think these are going to be big enough and popular enough. Yes, they'll probably shift pretty quickly, but you're not going to be struggling to get these, I think, too much.
No, they're not exclusive, so you won't have to be searching all over. Hopefully, I mean, I think what is it's gonna be a huge draw for collectors because of the packaging alone. You know, they're really gonna have to be on top of the distribution for these in order to not to piss everyone off. I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these quite a bit. I'm seriously just going to dedicate a shelf section for these carded ones.
Yep.
And there's one more carded one too that's not shown here. They mentioned a couple exclusives that are coming out. Like you did mention the X-Wing pilot Luke, but Entertainment Earth is getting an exclusive R5D4.
Nice.
So that's utilizing that red astromech mold that came in the 3-pack that was exclusive to Toys R Us here in the US.
Yep.
So
look, I mean, this is Collectible 12, and you've just almost confirmed it there. I think they're going to have to complete that set of 16. I would suggest Ponda Baba, Hammerhead.
Yep, it would be nice.
Whoever else is in that kind of. It's going to be nuts to stop it. Not at least. You know, we're kind of.
They're going to have to do a Boba Fett.
Exactly.
Some sort of another exclusive, or a New York or New York Comic Con exclusive, or San Diego Comic Con exclusive, or something. Yep. They're not going to stop with these 12.
No, I mean if they went to 21, that would be fantastic. But
right.
Who knows? I mean, at least I think we're going to get towards the 16. So you get your first 12, and then the original. The other kind of figures that made it, as you mentioned, are R5D4, Ponda Baba, Hammerhead, and leave a note or comment. I can't remember the rest.
Greedo,
Boba was in there as well, wasn't he?
He was number. He was the 21, I think.
21 or something.
We talked about it.
But I tend to think, and I believe in my mind that foil X-Wing pilot. I would imagine they will release a regular version of that. I can almost bet money they will. The foil version is the kind of exclusive. And the regular would be in a year's time. This time next year would probably come out as part of the other wave 3 of the last Collectible 16. I can't see them just get a full collection and one that's on a foil card only. It seems a little odd.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit last night when I was on the First Order Transmissions. Is back when the vintage collection was around, there were waves that had like chase foil ones. You remember that?
That's right. Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it past Hasbro to slip in some type of a foil chase one for any or all of these. It just it seems like money left on the table if they really wanted to take it to the ultimate collector level or whatever.
That was the affectionately known as the UG Ultimate Galactic Hunt, or just God, I've got to hunt for these things. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But they look, I mean, beautiful, and you get the classic kind of early bird set with a display. A little crowded, I have to say. A little bit jam-packed.
Yeah.
Could have been bigger. Could have been a little bit bigger there, Hasbro, but...
Chewie is not shown carded there.
That's true. Chewie's not shown either. So he's in wave 2 then. So with Darth packed with that. So that's Jawa, Stormtrooper, Chewie, Death Squad Commander, Tusken Raider, 5.
Stormtrooper's not there either.
Stormtrooper's not there either.
Huh.
Which is weird because on the back of the pack, which we've seen already, there's that kind of classic background for the 12 figures. You know, they had like a red color behind the Stormtrooper.
Yep.
blah 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 blah. So they're already shot them, but yeah, I don't know why they've not released them yet. I guess they're maybe holding on for Celebration. It's only a couple of months away.
Right.
Show more there, or more about the San Diego Comic Con exclusives. But yeah, they look good.
Yep, I'm impressed.
Monopoly, whatever. I think the one thing that was annoying though was, had in my perspective on this was, we've just had on the pegs and still have Luke, Obi-Wan, Leia. It seems a little annoying to just re-release them. Had they came out at the very beginning of the line where we had Luke X-Wing and Darth Maul, it made more sense. It feels a little gougey to just immediately, while Ben Kenobi's still on the pegs, hey, here's another Ben Kenobi.
Well, here, these haven't hit retail at all here. Those that way, there's been no Leias, no Bens, none of that wave has really hit. It's only shown up at GameStop, and there's been a few sprinkling reports of it hitting Walmart, but in totality, they have not hit retail here in the U.S. yet. So they're going to be like stacking up on top of each other.
Yeah,
no one's going to want to buy the red box version if they can get this. But if you're nuts like I am, and you've got these already, you're going to leave the hole in your collection, of not having the red. I mean, I do have the red box version of Leia and Ben, so I'm already past the point of no return because I'm going to get the vintage one. So
you know, Harold, and that's for sure. But
yeah,
I think the question remains as well. The next set of packaging, because Hasbro have said that they will go to potentially a new set of packaging or continue on the same box size. I don't know. That's the question. I mean, I'm looking at that nice display you've got, and I've got one behind me just all stacked up and neat. I'm like, I just either stick to the vintage or stick with the box or just be consistent, man. It's driving me nuts, all this stuff. But there we go. So that's Black Series 6-inch. There's another close-up shot of them. Stormtrooper, obviously repacked. Jabba's looking nice with a little white sand, I guess, is supposed to be on his feet. There's the Walgreens 3PO back again. Death Squad Commander in black, not in the classic kind of grey. Apparently that was a Lucasfilm decision to not go back to the old look of the figure, the Kenner one. And the Darth's updated, as we know. We've seen that already. There's more shots of that.
They gave us a new head sculpt for Leia since they kind of botched the first one, it seems like. So they touched that up a bit.
Yep. R2's the same mold, which is a shame, seeing that tiny size.
Right. And it's got Episode 2 jetpack or rocket boosters plus the lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. It's just like...
It's expanded universe. So now you said I don't really see any difference. Apart from Leia, I think Luke's hair is slightly darker, but I don't see any other changes to any of these figures that have been out before.
No, I don't.
There's no real extras, or I mean, Han comes with the same stuff.
Yep.
Leia's blaster, so we haven't seen any difference whatsoever yet, which is a bit of a shame. But there we go.
Yep.
So we've labored on that one enough, and. All right, more picks.
Jawa is all plastic. There's no soft goods on him, so they did a really good job of conveying a fabric look on the plastic sculpt.
Yep. Yeah, they did. So it's going to be an exciting year. At least there's some good stuff coming. So people wanted vintage, but not a lot of 3.75.
No, there were a couple other announcements that came out for during the presentation. There was going to be these 4 figures leaked out before, but we didn't have official details as far as a couple of the details for them. Walmart is getting another exclusive wave of figures of 3.75-inch Black Series. There is Ponda Baba, which was a very hard to find vintage collection figure, so that's being reissued. The Sand people, Tusken Raider, that's one of them. The Sand Trooper with an orange pauldron is one of them, and then prototype Boba Fett is the fourth. So
that's not going to be hard to get at all.
No. And
No.
as you can see by my shelf over here, that's going to be finding a home.
Find them all.
God.
Yeah, and I hope to God they make a lot of them. That's going to be crazy.
Yep. So there's that. There was another exclusive that was released. Let me open up my site here for a second. They originally, I don't even know if we had the chance to talk about this since the last time we had done a show, but there was a leak of an exclusive ACT 6-inch figure coming, the driver coming to Toys R Us. That has now been confirmed to be coming to Target here in the U.S. The report came from someone who had access to the database or system at Toys R Us in Canada.
Yep.
So it's exclusive to Canada at Toys R Us. It's to Target here in the U.S.
That's bizarre. Okay.
Yeah.
Unusual.
That's what they said during the presentation, that it was a Target exclusive. So we'll see how that turns out. I thought there was another exclusive that was mentioned. Let me see if I have
I was going to say, I think there's probably way more for the year to come. That's for sure.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, Entertainment Earth gets the 6-inch one. And what's kind of funny is during that whole, as this was going on live when they revealed it, I tweeted out that, oh, Entertainment Earth is going to have an exclusive. And Adam Paulus is like, this is news to me. Adam Paulus works for Entertainment Earth, and he's usually, really, as far as in the know, as far as, he helped set up those Astromech that came out, and he's really tied into that. So he was kept in the dark apparently about that exclusive. So
there you go.
Kind of cool. What else?
And there's more. We definitely know there's more to come at both Celebration and San Diego Comic Con. So there are probably equal or smaller sizes of releases to come.
Right.
To events throughout the year. So we've not seen a lot. We've only really seen a third of what's to come this year. As you said, we've just confirmed a few more figures there. So
yep.
Save your pennies.
Yes, it's going to be a spendy spring and summer. Not to mention you have Celebration coming up. We've got another Force Friday 2 to come out September 1st this year. That was announced this week. Funko. Lots of Funko. Been buying up Funko like crazy.
Yeah, save. That's for sure. So that's it for Hasbro, I think.
I think.
Stuff.
Yeah. Hot Toys Sideshow Gentle Giant. There was a few announcements over the past couple weeks. Let's see. There was Hot Toys R2-D2 was revealed by them.
Yep. Which is kind of weird again, because a year ago, or literally a year and a half ago, was Sideshow's R2, which I did not like in any way. It was really dubious quality, I thought. But we got a die-cast metal dome this time, remote control sound effects, which is nice. They did have sound effects before, and touch LED, which I think is the same functionality as they had on the Sideshow one. But it'd be interesting to see the quality difference in this, and whether it has the Hot Toys factor. I don't know. Did you ever get to see the Sideshow one?
Yes, I did. And I, without having them both to compare against one another, I thought, they're both pretty decent, but this one does look markedly better.
Yep.
And this one is technically the Force Awakens R2-D2. I'm not sure. I guess they feel it's representative of that version of the character. So
it must come with a dust cloth then, where you basically just put them on your shelf with a cloth over it the entire thing.
It sits there. What else? There was a couple images leaked out for Jabba the Hutt's SH Figuarts figure. No, not for me.
That tail's just bizarre.
Yeah,
it's bizarre, but
nice in every other regard. But that tail thing, I don't. That's almost as offensive as that super wacky cape that Vader came with.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was that I don't know if it was a Bandai one.
Mayfix or something. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. A bizarre cape.
It's like adding articulation where it doesn't need it.
I know. It's all about articulation, Japan. I mean, it's not a bad looking figure, but I mean, it's going to be a pricey piece compared to what the Hasbro one was. So, but yeah. Next up, I think, is Mafex, the Finn figure.
Yes. Yep. This is the FN 2187 armor, and yeah, it's got the swappable head, so it's either got the Finn flesh head or the bloody helmet head.
Yep. It's nice. I think they've nailed the facial sculpt, and definitely on a trooper like this, the articulation really works well. Hasbro's wasn't bad apart from the arms, but that's nice to see. Even that little touch there, just being able to bend, that's a nice figure. Do you like that?
Yep. I'm going to share my screen here quick if I can.
Sure.
Speaking of SH Figuarts, they just announced. Oh yes. Oh wait, I'm getting some sort of a weird message.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Google plugin would like it.
I see it. I can see it on the screen.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. 3PO and New Hope.
All right. So that's 3PO New Hope. It's got the vacuum metallized finish, which looks really quite good. I'm not sure about the arms. They seem a little long if you look at one of these shots. Like this, it's kind of too lanky in the arms, but otherwise, I mean, it looks fantastic.
So I can't quite see here. I've got my screen a little small because I'm sharing stuff. The pistons? What's going on with the pistons at the arms?
Well, I think the pistons, they slot within the forearm, so you can move. You can bend them at the elbow, and that piston will travel up and down the forearm, so it does have some movement there. Nice. And then you got a couple other shots here of him kicking the crap out of R2, which is the other one that they showed. And this is another really nice one. It'll be interesting to compare this one to the Hasbro one because the Hasbro one is so underscaled. But this has opening doors with little arms that come out. And there's a couple rotating deals where if you rotate the light on the front, you get some color change indicator lights here. And then on the back, it does the same where it goes from like yellow to blue to red to white.
That's a nice touch.
So, yeah, nice overall. And this was another one that was revealed a few months ago, but these are some actual kind of glam shots of the Padme from Attack of the Clones. Wow.
They nailed that.
Nice looking figure, I think.
Nice buttocks as well.
Yeah.
Wow, they've even got the nice torn kind of part of her shirt. You never really see that much detail. That's wow.
I'm surprised that we're not getting maybe an alternate torso to have a completed one, but who knows? So lots of good stuff showing off over at SH Figuarts.
Nice. Cool. I think it's Lego next unless
Lego. Yep. They had some stuff on display at Toy Fair as well.
Yeah, they did. Again, we're just using Toy Arc's coverage. They just took a lot of good photographs. We'll just run through and just add our comments and leave your comments in the YouTube section below. So we've seen this. This has been out certainly here in our region for quite some time, since before Christmas.
Not here, though.
So
none of these things have started hitting yet.
What, really?
I think just this week, I think they went on. When was it? I think they have they must have a March 1st availability here in the US because these haven't been anywhere other than through Lego store, the Lego.com. But yeah, our shelves are bare with Lego right now.
That's unusual. Oh, okay. Well, this has been out since just before Christmas for us, and it's a terrible little vehicle. But you get two Death Troopers. It's so nasty once you build it. It's just like, what is this thing? Anyway, that's out here as well. So Scarf Troopers.
I like that.
That is nice. I do like that.
Is that like a $40 set?
I can't see there. I think it's close to that anyway. Maybe 50, I would imagine. But 4 figures. Well, I don't know. 75171. Nice looking set. I love the little palm trees and stuff. That's nice.
Yep.
That just begs to build more onto that and have a big AT-AT up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Little troopers. More shots. Y-wing. That I have not seen. There's the
More off.
Wampa's younger cousin. Thank you, Moroff. And lots of little figures there. We've got a few Y-wings in the past, so nothing too dramatically different. Cockpit. There goes Moroff there with his little backpack. Radis, aka Steve Stanton. These guys have been out. He's not selling in any way whatsoever, this little guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on clearance already here.
Oh.
He's just not
Yeah,
shipped.
the build doesn't look all that great.
Yeah, it's kind of
front,
Imperial Officer.
I'd want it just for the. I like the little mini ones.
It's just the Imperial Officer. This guy's not selling too well. I guess basically because the minifigures aren't that different from ones that have came before.
Right.
It's very similar to one that we got, I think, series 2.
Mm-hmm.
Great little set. Love that one. Beautiful and very cute and cool. Very different little U-wing. That's a nice little set too. Unique minifigure there.
Do the wings or does the front swing out on that?
Yep, they do. They swing right back round. Yep.
Cool.
They do. This I have not seen as yet. This is Darth Vader's transformation chamber there. I think it's like one of those old Hasbro ones. You spin it round, and one side's Anakin, the crispy burnt Anakin.
Oh yeah.
And there's the Vader, new Vader, nice little sculpt on the helmet, little droid, and Palpatine.
Cool.
There you go. Oh yeah, little flip table.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that.
That is nice.
Does he have little stumpy legs?
I don't know what they've kind of done gray there.
Oh
I guess,
yeah. Huh.
Blend in. So yeah, he's no Anakin. It's kind of unusual for Lego and Disney to release a toy which is basically an amputee that's been nearly burned to death. It's kind of
a little morbid.
Family values. Who also killed some children earlier on in the movie.
Right.
But let's make a toy of it.
Choked his wife.
But complain a bit slavely, but whatever. So yeah, a little grey on his legs there.
Yeah.
And that
cool.
Imperial droid, the medical droid. I love the face of Palpatine. That's good. All cool. Lego. This is a kind of re-release of the Clone Wars version, I guess, the Republic Fighter tank.
Huh. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it came out a long time ago. A kind of update build to it, but remember that old figure that Hasbro one with the huge kind of removable helmet? So that's a minifigure. More battle droids. Why these battle droids? Ayla Secura, an update to that. Oh, it's tiny, that tank.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's really small. I thought it was like the big old one. Okay.
Huh.
Tiny.
They need to throw like 10 of those battle droids in if they're going to do.
I know.
I mean, they're so.
It's just like, ugh.
There's nothing to them.
You can buy them on eBay for like $100 for like $1 or $2, but that's a nice little set.
That's cool.
Or the speeder battle pack. So that should be kind of Augustish release, I believe. Part of whenever the second wave eventually comes to whatever region you're in. Flame Trooper and the two little Riot Troopers. And the Riot Trooper was only available in that other set, the Takadana set, I think. I believe.
Right.
Maz. And that's the, I can't remember his name, the blue whimpering officer from
it's like
Florida.
Datu or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. That'll be one that'll be popular. A little Flame Trooper.
What the heck?
The Arrowhead. I don't know what this is from. This is
it's got to be that Freemaker.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is the Freemaker Adventures.
Interesting. That looks like a Lego ship I would make with a bunch of extra parts.
It's unusual. Yeah, it's look, a battle droid. That's the battle droid. Part of the Freemaker. Yeah, it's Freemaker Adventures.
His name is like Gary or something like that.
Yeah. Something or Roger. Is it not Roger?
Maybe it is Roger.
Roger, as in I think that's his name. And a little Mon Cal there with a little crate or something.
Transport
thing. The Freemaker. Yep, there we go.
Is it that kind of looks like that Quarshi or Quarry, whatever that guy's name was on Rebels? That
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Now this set's going to be an exclusive, I know, for a lot of places. It's a retailer exclusive, so you, depending upon your store, will only be available in some areas. It's only going to be available on Lego.com for some regions. So if you really wanted to get the Kanan with the mask and Thrawn and Chopper, you'll need to maybe get it from Lego.com or find what store in your region is making it exclusive, but it's definitely only available on Lego.com for the Asian, Australian region.
Right.
Nice little transfer on that sticker. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool.
And there's Kanan with these little Mandalorian marks on his eyeballs. I don't think he's been available in that style anywhere else. Thrawn, another Freemaker adventure set, I believe.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That kind of looked like an Inquisitor down there.
It does. It does. It does look like the seventh
or fifth brother.
I don't remember that tracker one. Is that from Rebels?
No, it's got to be from that Freemakers thing.
Maybe there's a crossover with these guys. That's bizarre. That's him. That's that seventh brother dude.
Huh.
And Palpatine?
I don't know. I didn't see any. I didn't see what the names on the box.
Yes, Freemaker Adventures. And there's a look at next year's Advent calendar. So spoiler alert: BB-8 and Santa Hat looks like the key one. More minifigures, Stormtroopers, very Force Awakensy. Unkar Plutt's little buddy there.
Tebow or Tito, I guess.
Yep. And
is that like a Resistance trooper back there?
I think so, yeah. Or Poe Dameron, I think, with these little under his X-wing gun or something. Little mini ships. So if you look close enough, you can see literally nearly all of the figures.
Yeah.
Spoil your Advent calendar right now. So, oh, there you go. Too late. Spoiled. Yep, all of them. Falcon, little ships, little vehicles. Yeah, that looks like the dude. The dude who stands around the Rebels holographic table. I can't remember his name. He literally is with 2 lanes in Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sabine.
Huh.
Sabine's in the box. A little ghost. So there's all the figures, all revealed.
Interesting.
Apart from the BB-8, I think. Oh, no, there's BB-8 back there too. So, yeah.
Is that Death Trooper in there? Is that what that is?
I think that is. No, I think it's... Oh, I don't know what that is.
Huh.
Unusual. Wow. Oh, here we go. That's I've never seen this before. This is the Rathtar Escape set. Chewie, Han.
That's pretty cool.
The Scottish guy, who I can't remember his name, but he's really good. Solo. And a couple of Raftars. Lego Raftars. That's bizarre. And the...
Guavian
Target Guavian
Target Troopers.
Target Troopers, the red dot. That's quite nice, actually. I like that. That's a kind of fun set. And there's the Lego Raftars there.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
That is kind of neat.
You know, when I saw the Doctor Strange set, that Sanctum Sanctorum or whatever it's called, as soon as I saw that, it's got some creature coming through a doorway or something like that. I'm like, they're going to make a Rathtar set if they're going to make this. And of course, this is what they...
Well, it's a kind of criminal why they didn't make something Rathtar roleplay or something fun for kids, because it was just a very kid-orientated thing. But
yeah,
I just don't know why they avoided it. But there you go. Another set that's this looks like a very as to be defined. It's called the XXXXX XXXXX trademark set. So it's the dirty, filthy box. Look, it's all yet to be kind of confirmed. So I wouldn't be too guaranteeing this is the exact minifigures, because this looks like the kind of pre-production box. But it looks to be IG-88, Bosk, Dengar, and a Death Star droid. And if so, that's a killer pack.
Huh.
But I don't think that's the real figures.
Yeah.
But,
interesting.
Yeah, because there you go. It's a little... so there's something with a speeder.
Bunch of white dudes.
Yep. And another little set there, Jakku Quad Jumper. Guess Unkar Plutt, and obviously the scene I guess he chases after Rey to Takadona that was cut.
Oh,
he does in some way. Maybe that was destroyed, wasn't it? Oh well.
Yeah.
BB-8, Unkar Plutt, First Order Jakku Stormtrooper, maybe.
Yeah.
And Rey. There's a little quad jumper there. We've had Unkar Plutt, I thought, before on the front of a Lego book, if I recall. He came out in a Lego
something.
He came out in a little Lego book, I'm sure, but it wasn't. He's not a great figure.
Yeah, I do remember the book you're talking about.
I think it was Uncarplet, wasn't it? I think so.
I don't remember. It's one of
Somebody
his
animated.
goons.
Great. This has been out for a little while. Jewel and Naboo. Pretty basic little set, but you know, relive the best part about the Phantom Menace.
Right.
And a little pit there. It's kind of nice. It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Little Rolf. This has been out for a little while here as well. Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. A nice little Yoda. He's been used before. And R2. And the green little fighter, which I think.
Yep, I think I need to get this.
Nice little set. And transfers. Yeah, this was from the Clone Wars, I think. One of the last episodes. Yeah, his little vehicle. Episode 8 was still yet to see Episode 8 stuff as well. So come San Diego Comic-Con, that's when you'll probably get to see all the previews of those sets. So, geez, there's a lot of Lego to come. Bays, I think we've seen these already. These have been kind of previewed. I haven't seen that before. Stormtrooper Commander in the buildable figures range. That's a nice looking Stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know about the shoulder pauldron, but nice helmet. That's one of the things of buildable figures. All the helmets look fantastic. They're a really good rendition of the characters.
Yep.
Wow. Buildable figure. That's kind of a one.
Speeder bike.
Wow. Okay. I know Justin will be all over that.
Yes.
If you're watching this, Justin. Scarif Trooper, I think he's out.
Yeah, that helmet looks cool too.
Chirrut. Human characters don't quite work, but it's a little terrible.
Little mannequin.
And then back to the beginning. So lots of Lego. Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah, plenty of stuff. Let's see. Moving on to some Funko news. This is some stuff that popped up a few weeks back. Dave Filoni had shared images of a stack of Funko Pops, and within it, it revealed Captain Rex as coming to the Smuggler's Bounty box, which is packed alongside the Darth Maul.
Yep.
So
nice figures.
Yep.
Very indeed. I have to say that Ahsoka is literally sold out of everywhere I know.
Oh, so really?
If you've not picked up your Ahsoka Funko Pop, she's beginning to go crazy in terms of money. So yeah, make sure you pick one up.
Have you seen the Inquisitors anywhere near you yet? The three?
Yes. All of them. All of them.
Nice.
The only one we've not seen. No, just the Smuggler's Bounty ones. That's the only ones that we've not seen. So yeah, they look good. They look very good. Fifth Brother's kind of dull, facial wise, but
yeah,
they're good looking figures.
Just like his character.
Just like his character. And there's more pictures there.
There we go.
The Walmart exclusive. Love the eyes on him. It's
done.
It's nice.
Can't
That's
wait.
one we've not seen here, but he's a nice looking figure. And Seventh Sister. And the Fifth Brother. He's kind of face just melds into just one big grump.
Right.
And more Funko Pop. That was you'd shared that, or someone else had shared that. You'd shared that. That's the mall. What do you think of that mall? That's I can't even. What is that from?
That's from Rebels. The yep, when he made his first appearance. Well, yeah, because I think yeah.
Because I can only think of old Maul now that he's kind of wandering around, but
right, yeah, this is old Maul.
Old Maul from Clone Wars. All right, this was Funko as well. This is something that was interesting. I don't know whether everybody picked up on it or not, but I posted a while back about Funko. Just long story short, they've just grown just incredibly, as you and I know. We spend a lot of money on these, but a way back. In 2000, and there's a figure there, 40 million in 2013 to nearly 500,000 in 2016. That's considerable growth.
Yep.
And not only growth, it's highly profitable growth. Funko really are killing it. Just huge amounts of sales. So yeah, we're worth checking out and realizing that Funko are here to stay in the line this year. We haven't got too much here. Because there's not a lot of Star Wars, I think, revealed as yet. But, God, the lines are just going deep and deep and deep. There was waves and waves of Funko from other stuff. But It's going to be another Funko strong year, that's for sure. There's going to be plenty of figures, plush,
Yep.
minis. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, there's a whole exclusive. Well, I don't know if they're exclusive, but yeah, those, is that what they're called? Minis, mini wobblers, or something like that.
I can't remember what
The
they call them.
packs,
Pocket Pop, I thought it was called.
something like that. Yeah. So there's like a series 1 of 12 or something like that.
Mini mysteries are definitely coming as well. We know that. Little tiny vinyl characters. So yeah, there's a lot to come. Some other stuff. This is kind of old now, but Phil Jones, always one who's great on the tweets, shared out Forbidden Planet in the UK, which ships globally, I think. I believe. Maybe not to the US, but it ships most countries. And you can get a lot of the Smuggler's Bounty stuff if you've missed out in the boxes and you just don't want the box for about $25 US-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe less. You can get, whatever figure you want. The Boba, the Bar 2D2, whatever. So just another avenue to get your pop addiction. And another bunch are always good on. That's just confirmation there. May the Funko be with you. They just confirmed the mystery minis for, as well as that, super deluxe vinyl. That was another thing as well. So there's large scale Star Wars figures like these, which are about 8-10 inches tall.
Yep.
So they're coming. So yeah.
Oh, God.
There's one coming for Celebration for sure, said Funko. So who may it be? So yeah, there's going to be a lot of characters to come. So, God, this is so much money.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Let's see that the 3-packs that I think that's the last one here on the Funko list. These were announced and have come out since.
You pick them up?
These up. Yep, I did. I did find those early last week, after daily hunts at my Walmart every morning. I was relieved to finally pick those 2 up. So, yep, they're great little sets. The vintage one, especially, it's just, you can't beat that.
Yep.
TV, movie, book, and game news. We got the official title reveal for The Last Jedi.
That's right. Or Last Jedis. Apparently, the plural version overseas is plural. It was you or someone confirmed that it was some international site posted the version of the poster on their country, and so it doesn't necessarily mean it's just one.
Yep.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to believe another movie this December. That's
crazy.
And a Han Solo movie, which is I think was the next link actually, but one of the links maybe we had, I don't know if we still got it, but they started production on it as well. So
yep,
Star Wars movies in the works, people. Exciting time.
Insane.
Very exciting.
What else do we have here? Some of these older links. Some Celebration exclusive stuff that's coming out. They've revealed some of the pins that are coming. I'm not particularly a fan of the new style of pins that they have coming. I'm not sure if you saw those.
I did. It doesn't really do it for me. There was Star Tots. I think we've got them next. But yeah, I know a lot of people go nuts for these. So a lot of pin trading goes on, and people turn up with lanyards that are like metallic chainmail of just pins on them, and just
it's got to be exhausting wearing that thing around your neck.
I know. It's going to be worth a lot of money, that's for sure.
Right.
But I think it's going to be business as usual for Celebration. There seems to be a lot of stuff that's been before. It's coming back again. Regulars that worked. So such as Star Tots. Let me have a little share of them.
These are Return of the Jedi themed Star Tots this year.
They are, which is kind of doubling up because we had Return of the Jedi at Star Wars Celebration Europe.
Yeah.
These are more.
Huh.
So I'm not quite sure the quantity. 12, I think, normally. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. So that's only some of them. Damn, I've got them all. I need to get the rest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Great. I guess. Do you ever pick these up?
I've got a few. Just some of the
Yodas.
yeah, Yoda, Yakface. Did they have? They had a Yakface one.
Yeah, the Yakface. Yeah.
That, and what else? I've got like a Bespin Han, Ugnaught. Who else? I've only got about 5, I think.
Cool.
Oddly enough, I actually have the display boxes though that those come with. So I have all 3 of the display boxes. Just I don't have anything to put in them. So I'm collecting boxes of stuff now. It's great.
Nice.
Trading cards.
Do you want to talk about? Yeah, GT's trading cards. I didn't know about this. Paul and the guys at Jedi Temple Archives had these trading cards, which I think they're giving away at Celebration. Series 2? What happened to Series 1? I didn't know about these. But these are gorgeous.
Yeah,
so,
they're pretty cool.
They're very nice. Did you see Series 1? I didn't. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember them when they did it for Celebration. I don't know if it was for Celebration Europe or if it was for Celebration Anaheim. I think that might have.
They're gorgeous. So anything vintage, hey, you know, who's just going to say? Really?
These are all based on photos they've taken of the actual figures. So it's not like they pulled the images off of Google. They actually shot all of these and composited them for their trading cards. So they're kind of like an oversized card set, kind of like a 4x5. They're not like trading card size, I believe. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, they're really high gloss. They're vintage. People go crazy for them.
Yep. And we were talking about the Woody Harrelson, the Han Solo film. Woody Harrelson signs on for the young Han Solo film. So
odd.
I don't know. I think Woody Harrelson's a really diverse actor. He can really.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, the stuff I've watched him in, I've liked. Like was that True Detective on HBO? That he was pretty good in that. And yeah, I mean, he does decent stuff overall. I mean, he does vary it up as far as the roles he takes. So it's not like you're going to be watching Woody from Cheers in it.
That was a long time ago.
Kind of dates me.
No, on the same door. I remember Cheers. But yes, I think that's it. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We cut out a lot too. So.
Yeah, a few reviews this week. You had some stuff you posted.
Oh, yeah. Look, pretty much. I think it's predominantly known Star Wars. There's not a lot of Star Wars being out. Lots of reviews. 2000 AD, I should say. Judge Dredd figure. Awesome figure from 3A. Definitely worth checking out. Quarter Scale Deadpool is another one. If anyone's a Deadpool fan out there. NECA's quarter scale figures are superb, and they're like a third of the price of Hot Toys, so definitely worth checking out. And just ridiculous amounts of pop, from Ghost in the Shell to Marvel to animation to just Funko Pop is just close to 300 and something now. I don't know what it is.
Oh my god!
It's just insane.
I'm quickly approaching half of that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I mean, you're sticking to Star Wars though. So
yeah, I'm sticking to Star Wars, and it's just going to the ceiling. And behind my Rogue One poster over here and my empty box of ramen noodles, there's a whole stack of large size, the larger boxes of the Pops. So it's crazy. My boss comes in here and he's like, are we going to have to classify this as a fire hazard? Because there's just so much shit stacked up over here. So I need to get another shelf.
They look great. I mean, that's the thing I think about the continuity is it's really nice when you got a display like that behind you, just all the numbers themselves, or however you want to display them, open box or whatever. But the continuity, but it'll be interesting to see what they do or what they go for if we go back to little boxes or card backs or something. But time will tell. What about you?
Reviews. I'm getting underway with doing those Wave 4 basic figures from Rogue One and Rebels, like I mentioned at the top of the show. Animal Radis I just did yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It all blends together. So I'll keep trickling out those this week. And like I mentioned before, I've got the Jeddah the Jeddah set 4-pack coming. So I'll be posting that this week as well to keep that review thing going on. And we'll see what else I buy this week. It's who knows. I'm afraid to check the mailbox because since our last show. On last week's episode of First Order Transmissions, I showed off my Walrus Man vintage mask. I don't know if you saw that. The thing, I don't have it here. Let me see. Do I have it handy? I don't have it handy. A picture of it. But yeah, it's a full-size wearable.
I did see it. I did. Yeah. Is it like an old foam one or something? Or what?
It's brand new, freshly made. this guy, I'm blanking on the creator of these things, but he only made 10. So I have one of the 10, and it's really cool. It's, I would like to get the rest of the ensemble together and go to like Celebration or something as vintage Walrus Man. But man, wearing that thing is the most claustrophobic that I can't barely stand it. I'm like, I practically hyperventilating in the thing. It's just like the most impractical thing I've probably bought since I don't know when. But it's an interesting conversation piece. I'll say that, sitting in the corner of my room at home, my other Star Wars room. This is Star Wars room 2. So yeah,
it's gonna be fun. We've got a busy year ahead of us. Not only cool collectibles like that, but we've got all this stuff to buy. We just showed, and we've just this is even a third of it. What are we? Oh my god! Anyway, and Celebration's around the corner, which literally 8 weeks today. You and I are going to be there, which is going to be awesome. So we hope everybody else is going too. So make sure you get your tickets and come along.
Yeah.
What other reason you need other than we're going to be there?
Yeah, pop up, say hi.
We're the last thing, but anyway, and the first order transmissions too.
Yep. So I think with that wraps up this week's show. It was good to be back after the month-long break we had, but we've had plenty to do, and we had plenty to talk about this show, so it was a perfect opportunity since today was Toy Fair. So until next time, again, thank you, Steve, for joining, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya.